first of all, I'm the fifth speaker, and I can see people busy, on phones, maybe a little bit bored. So please, get up. We're going to do 3 steps together to make sure that you're awake. Can you please stand up? Please, all of you. All of you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Sit down. I mean, really, you will read this. And if you have something serious, because I said so.
I didn't do it.
I've started fasting today as a test run, so I'm afraid I did not have my breakfast. So if you allow me, I got my milk, I got my sugar, and of course, since I was in the UK, I love Rice Krispies. So if you don't mind, I'm going to have my Rice Krispies. It will take only 1 minute while you're actually waiting. The way they close these boxes. Favorite Rice Krispies. It's disappointing, isn't it? But let me just make sure that you're really awake. I'm going to ask one question. And anybody who gives me the answer, I have a valuable gift for him tonight. And the question is as follows. Can you tell me how many lemons you need to make 1 gallon of lemonade? Ken, you raise your hand. How many?
8 to 12.
8 to 12 lemon, and it's a good answer. Ladies and gentlemen, give a good hand of applause. What I like about him being my mentee, he remembers everything. I just told him that in the car when we're coming here, and he remembers. So this is your gift, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, life throws at us so many lemons, obstacles, difficulties, things which we have to face. Either we can make a positive situation of it or a negative. It depends how you look at it. Life has thrown so many lemonades at me. But I'm going to take only 2 small ones, or too many lemons. And I'm going to take 2 small ones in 2 little stories, which I'll tell you. The first one, it goes back to 1975. When I was studying hotel management in the UK. And part of the training, or part of the study, after the first semester, they sent us to a hotel for training. And they sent me to this prestigious hotel. Now, as soon as I walked in, I was young, and I was handsome, and good looking. So I looked at the waitress and said, wow, this is the right place to be. So I started showing off. Now, my first training was in the kitchen. So I thought, this is it. I'm going to make sure that I cook them nice meals. So the following morning, ladies and gentlemen, I went to the kitchen with my crisp uniform, and the chefs were busy. So I said, excuse me, I'm the training manager. They just looked at me. The chef came, and he took me where? To the washing pot area. Start washing, he says. I said, excuse me, I think you're making a mistake. I am training manager. Ladies and gentlemen, the number of F-offs which has flown on my face, I could not count them. So I went to the general manager and I complained. And he said to me, well, you've got 2 choices. You do what the chefs say, or you can go. And that meant my training will collapse. I went back to my room. I woke up the next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning with my jeans and t-shirt and with my Walkman. Those days we had the Walkman, okay? And listening to the music, and I went and started cleaning all the pots before the chefs arrived. And when they arrived, I stood there looking at them with a smirking smile. I could see there was a bit of satisfaction on their face. And guess what? They start cooking and they start throwing more pots, and I kept washing. And I did this, ladies and gentlemen, for 1 week because they were testing me. After 1 week, they were satisfied, and I got promoted. Promoted to peeling onions, bags of it. And I had to do that again for 1 more week. Of course, my dreams about the charming waitresses are gone. Still, I was good looking, I could use that. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? After that, I went into the kitchen, and they have already started training me. And I can cook you now, if you want, Chateaubriand, cordon bleu, lobster thermidor, and I took my lemonade years later, when I became a general manager of a 5-star hotel, that no chef and no pot washer can bamboozle me, because I know what goes on. The lemonade came after so many years. The second story is recent. It's to do with the Toastmasters. Sheikh Shakir and DTM Jolly, they approached me when I was the CEO of Mohammed Dosir Hospital to join Toastmasters to make a club. And so I said, what's the benefit of Toastmasters? Oh, they say leadership and communication. So I smiled with a sarcastic smile. I said, excuse me? I've been a leader for 40 years. What are you talking about? They tried for a whole year. Then I thought, well, maybe the staff will benefit. So I agreed to it. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That was my second bitter lemon. I had to buy time. You know why? Because of these evaluators. I won't name, you know, these evaluators, they make you bite lemons. I will not name names. One of them, without naming names. You know, I'm not going to do my speak in front of my staff. He praise you. Oh, great, you did a good job. But, you know, I wasn't passing for my staff. The second one, I will not name names. Last week, he said to me, oh, Titian Fatah, you're a great leader. But your presentation, we cannot read it. Even you cannot read it, he said. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it might be a bitter lemon, but let me tell you one thing. It depends how you look at it. If I did not wash pots in 1975 and my ego took over me, I wouldn't be a CEO. If I didn't listen to my mentors, I wouldn't reach district and I wouldn't stand in front of you here and talk. So my advice to you is, when life throws at you lemons, when the problems come your way, take it positive and make something out of it, because it will benefit later. And life can throw as many lemons as it likes, because I will make it into a lemonade. Back to you, Toastmasters of the Day.